What's up, swing yarders? All right, happy Monday. We just got done playing the par 3 course. You can watch that stream on the par 3 on Simulator Golf Tour. We're going to do the Tips Tour, round 1, Torrey Pines, North Course. Let's take a look at the settings real fast. All right, so stimp is 13, that's challenging. Fairways are normal, greens are normal, 7,200 yards, healthy. And then the elevation is 377, which is behind the video on your screen. So let's get rocking and rolling. Let me just double check audio again. I always make sure that's sounding all right. Okay, let's see here. Elevation is 377. Great. All right. It's a little quiet, but we're going to be all right. I do have a big heater going in my garage. It's pretty cold here in Minnesota. All right, let's take a look at it. Little night view here. I like it. I have not hit a driver yet today, but thankfully this is wide open, so there's not too many places to miss. Just stay left of those trees. Well, I kind of found the one place to miss. Go behind a tree. Well, that's all right. We'll figure it out. There we go. All right. Let me go back to GS Pro. All right, so most of the green is left. So one of the tricks you can do on Sim, see how this is registering a point on the tree? That means if I hit this tree anywhere in here, the good news is this is 40 yards away, so I might be able to just hit it right over this, quite honestly. So I think that's what we're going to do. So 126, I mean, I'm looking for like a 132 carry here out of the rough into the wind. .134, that's a good line. Sit right there. Sit. Really good shot on that one. All right, come on, 13 stimp. So 13 stimp, you got to play a little bit more break going downhill. You got to be a little bit more conservative with your putting. This is going to fall away from me pretty hard here. Let's try that. So I'm only going to hit it, 9 or 10 feet. Wow. All right. Clearly hit that a little too hard. Gave it a little bit too much respect on the break. 7.5. All right, good par. Opening hole par. Wow, 497. Par 4. That looks like there's a little bit of trouble left, but almost right is better because of where the hole is too. You can see it's kind of tucked in the mini map there, back left. Just got to hit a solid driver. We do want some distance on this one. A little off the toe. It's gonna be right rough. No harm, no foul though. Longer way in than I wanted, I can tell you that much. 280 is not gonna do it. All right, so we're gonna try 2.4 left. So I'm actually hitting a hybrid here. And the reason I'm aiming so far right, it's coming out 2.4 left, the wind's going left, and I'm gonna play a fade to try and take some yards off. So 221, I probably want 230 carry. Got 225, but I did not fade it. Get left. But that's the miss there. I'm happy with that shot. You don't want to go left and short side yourself. That would be foolish. Let me look at that on my Unicore view. Yeah, I mean, look at this shot here. That's pretty darn straight for a hybrid. So again, that was the miss. That was part of the reason why I was aiming so far right. Okay, this is going to run pretty hard. Oh, wrong one. Oh yeah, it runs hard to the hole. Okay, 25, but down a lot. I cannot believe that's short. All right, a little bit of work to do here. 11, down 2. Made it back. Thanks, Hoosier. So is it set up for night, or did you change the lighting? No, it's set up for night unless I set it to night some other time and it inherits those settings. But this is how it loaded for me. I think it's a pretty cool look. It helps me. I think I've mentioned this before. I have a gray screen. Like if you can see it on the video, I have a gray screen. So when it's this light in my garage, the image that's cast is actually pretty light. You guys can actually see everything better on my screen than I can on my impact screen. So this night golf is actually pretty nice. Get up. Yeah, okay, good par save there. Whew. I will actually turn the lighting down just a little bit. .235, this is a par 3. Look where this hole is put on a par 3. Wow. All right, so the thought process here is I'm going to hit my 4-iron, 215 yards in the air. It'll probably carry 222 with 10-mile-an-hour wind, and it should pretty easily get there. Okay, 209. That's exactly where I wanted to kind of be, though, just a little bit short and right. Take some of the trouble out. I mean, I'm not making birdie on this hole, so why would I go at the hole? All right, so hard right to left, so I'm actually going to throw it up here a little ways. 20. Okay, it's similar to my last chip. That was really poor. Really bad. Straight up just chunked it a little bit, quite honestly. Which is unfortunate. I got a little bit, I think part of it I was a little scared because I could see the ledge behind it. If I hit it too hard, I knew it was going to go all the way down. All right, my heater turned off. Feels pretty good in here. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit so that it doesn't turn back on for a little while. I like that right there. So 18 up 5, 23. Oh, baby, let's go. 2 big putts for saves to start out. Okay. Love erasing a bad chip like that. Oof. That was a really bad chip for how easy it was. All right. Okay, we're going to aim a little bit this way. I won't carry that, but with my draw and the wind, it should land to the right. Yeah, too much draw again. Stay there. Not going to hurt me that much. I'm not making these holes shorter by snapping it like that, but all right, same 4-iron. Almost want the exact same thing out of it. Short and right is okay. Short and left is trouble. All right, so looking for 215 carry or so. Just make good contact. Oh, man, that's a thing of beauty. Get there, get there, get there, get there. Holy smokes, what a golf shot. Whoo! Okay. Come on, Tim, don't screw it. Hoosier, that was a huge putt, my man. Whoo! All right, this could be a pretty sick birdie. Okay, I know it's gonna move. Let's get it on the left edge. 7. What a birdie. I couldn't have drawn that up better. That 4-iron was nutso burger. Okay, question is, how much do we try and cut off? I keep snap hooking it. Can't have that thought process though. So I'm not going to snap hook this one. I'm going to crush it, and it's going to go downwind. We're going to reach this par 5 and 2. Okay. Again, not a ton of trouble, so you can kind of swing away. Let's see if we can get to 174 ball speed. That would be fun. 176, pretty good. If I caught it just maybe a half a groove low, my spin might have been down. 2,700 is pretty high spin for a driver, but that was all little Timmy's got. All right, 190 up 5, but we got wind with us. This is going to be 2.7 right. Where's the miss here? Dude, Hoosier, that was a golf shot. You see that? Sorry, I just saw your message. All right, the miss. Yeah, the miss is left here. But I got wind and my little draw. Plus it's 2.7 right, so I don't even need much draw here. 195. I probably only need 185. So a nice smooth 6, really. I actually love the 181 more. Get over there. Bounce right. Really good. Again, took trouble out of the way by going right. Giving myself a chance at eagle here. All right, what do we got? 24 down 9. So we're looking at basically a 15-foot putt, but it's 13 stimp. Down 9. I mean, I can barely hit this thing. It's not going to move that much. I like left edge. Maybe just one more tap. Yeah, there we go. All right, so 24, 15. I'm thinking 14 feet on 13 stimp. Get over. Whoa, sit ball. Never easy, is it? Never easy. Man, oh man. Boy. First one is going pretty hard. All right, we can't 3-putt this, guys. We're not doing it. Okay, 10 feet. Whew. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been really mad if we would have 3-putted that. But I said it before, 13 stimp, you have to be conservative with your putting. And I just hit it 9 feet by, knowing it was 9 inches downhill. Like, you got to just tap that. That's just a very poor course management type of putt. All right. Good birdie, though. Very good birdie. That's a good drive. Look at the numbers are better. I get more carry, even though my ball speed was lower. No fairway for me. All right, 109, 110, straight into the wind. 1.5 left. All right, I'm looking for like a 115 carry, so I'm hitting a gap wedge. $117, that's got to sit. It's got to sit. Guess I shouldn't have aimed it right. Oftentimes I'll push my wedges just a little bit, so naturally when I account for the 1.5 degree left, then I pull it. It was 1.5 degree left on my lie. That's what it was. All right, 16 down 5. Okay, let's play conservative here, Tim. Let's do it. Okay. 16 down 5. 11, so I think 9 or 10 here. There we go, right in the center. That was a beauty. That was a beauty. All right, good start here, guys. Okay, 326 with the wind. Isn't this asking everybody to hit driver at it? Okay, 326. Again, not a ton of trouble. I'm going to aim over here a little bit, but I'm also conscious that if you were to really push when there's OB left, and short right is actually probably the miss, so you can sort of chip up the hill. But I'd love to go straight at it too. Got to hit one pretty good here. Actually love it. Really like it. Go, go. Yep, nice. Nice. Couldn't have drawn that much better, to be honest. Okay, this is a tough putt though. Up 2 feet, there's a big hill there. So 52, 62, 72 feet. And then it comes, yeah. Okay, 72 feet. I'm looking for a 2-putt here. That would be great. 72. Boy, that was just not enough juice there. I think this is going to be pretty straight. It's a 14. Oh, shoot. That's a bad 3-putt, guys. Not only was my first putt not great, I think I just didn't play enough break on the beginning. I hit it 0.3 left, which is not a very big push, but apparently it was enough just to lip out. All right, so we got 203 downwind. I'm gonna hit a 6, so I'm kind of thinking, the miss is kind of left here, so sort of thinking if I have 10-mile-an-hour wind, 203. Yeah, kind of that 185 number again. Shoot, took too much off. That's going to be bunker on the left. Yeah. Again, that's where I wanted to miss. I didn't necessarily want to hit that shot, not gonna lie, but that's where I wanted to miss. Just takes a good bunker shot now. 6.6 down, 24. Set. Not terrible, that really ran out, but let's see if we can fix this par here. Let's see, just what, left edge? Yeah, or sorry, right edge. 12 up 2, 14. I mean, I want to hit it 14. If I hit this too hard, it's going to go a ways past, but And I did exactly that. Oh my. Oh my, guys. That is the worst mistake. If you go from playing on 11 stimp to playing on 13 stimp, it can bite you in the butt. And it has done that 3 times already. I mean, I just hit that 10 feet past the hole, knowing that it breaks off afterwards. Okay, at least I made the comeback, but ugly bogey, darn it. All right, another par 5. Another par 5, let it rip. Let me see what we're looking at here. What are the scores at? -6? Is that what I saw? That's a pretty good line there. All right, a little farther one. Nothing to lose here. Swing away. Give her what she's got. Again, slight miss hit, but that's a really good ball flight, so get back to the... Yeah, nice. Obviously not complaining with that. What's up, Marty? Hope everyone's doing well. I hate 13 because I normally play 11. I'm terrible on 13. Dude, I just played... Marty, I hear you. I just played the par 3, and it was 11. And then I came, and it's already kind of bit me twice here. Thankfully not too bad, but certainly helped cause me a bogey there, almost a double. All right, so 159. Yeah, I only need 140 here. Even 135 I could get away with. So I'm gonna aim a little this way. Again, the miss is left this time. This is a hybrid, a pretty routine hybrid for me. I think 130, 230 to 235 is kind of my number. A little draw, let the wind take it. .240, but a beautiful line. Just sit, 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 sit. Yeah, happy. Happy there. Really nice one. Okay, let's try this here. So hard to adjust. Heard that, man. All right, I'm doing my pitching wedge bump and run. So 13, looking at like a 39-foot shot. That's down 1 feet 4 inches. So 29. I mean, this is... I want to know if I can putt this, is what it says. Semi-rough, though. I better chip it. I'm just trying to barely get this on the green. Yep. Stay. All right, I'll take it. It came out really far right, but no complaints. I just wanted to tap in birdie there. And we got it. All right, so we got that ugly bogey stroke back. 3 under through the first 9. All right. Marty, you getting the hang of things now, bud? It's pretty fun, isn't it? All right, back-to-back par 5s. Again, another one. Just swing away. If I could hit my driver like that every time, life would be good. Another quote-unquote missed fairway. All right, 193. Yeah, it's a great time. Good, man. Yeah, it's super fun. Super fun. All right, so the miss, I'm gonna hit a 6-iron again. Coming out 1.5 right. 193. I probably only need, again, just don't be short left is the goal. 183 is probably enough, but 180, if I'm a little long, I'm okay with that. Okay, it's gonna be, ooh, stay here, ball. It's gonna be long, but sit. That was a great line. Oh my, oh my. Really? Wow. That is incredible. I would like to putt this. I would putt this in real life. On the simulator, I don't think I can trust it. Because it's 6.3 up, I feel like it's going to not behave the way that I want. Oh, it is also semi-rough, so I guess that further. I cannot believe how far that ran. Looks like it breaks to the right a bit, so we're going to kind of throw it up here. So 28. Okay, so basically 60. Okay, 86. Okay. Still doing kind of a pitching wedge bump and run up the hill. Go. Look at that thing stop on 13 stamp. All right, not terrible. That's actually kind of a tough shot. Question for you. I live in Toronto. I was wondering, my GC3 uses the altitude here in my connector. When I play GS Pro, does the altitude still change for whatever course I play? Yes. Yeah, it should. So it should, theoretically. I guess I haven't personally. Yeah, it does, because I have mine set to Minnesota, and then every time when you're playing different courses, like this one has, if you push T for scorecard, tournament elevation of 377. So it changes to 377. So it's not playing my current locale, it's playing the tournament settings. Does that make sense? Does that answer your question, Marty? Okay, 12 up 3. Oh, it's too big of a, let's see. Yeah, right there. 15, 15. Get over, man. Oh, that was another good putt. All right, nothing wrong with that hole. That was a well-played hole. Every shot I hit, I was pretty happy with. Even that putt, I hit exactly how I wanted, just missed it. Another nearly drivable hole. Short, yeah, anywhere short's fine. Pin's kind of back left. Uh-oh, a little too much hook. Won't hurt me though. The rough will actually allow me to run it back there. Okay, that makes more sense. Thanks. Yeah, yep, hopefully. That way everyone's playing on a level playing field. Some of the tournaments, Marty, can be crazy elevation. Like there'll be like 5,000 feet, you know, like a Colorado type course or something. And I mean, it's like a 2 club distance. It's not my favorite thing. It takes it's just kind of a lot of guesswork. 48 out of the rough. Okay. Go ball. That was a very stupid shot. That was just brain dead. Brain dead. Why would you not be more aggressive with that? You got room everywhere. If you've been watching my stream recently, that has been one of my biggest struggles. I get myself into 48 yards out, and I am putting from 31 feet uphill 10 inches all the time. You just got to be able to score more from there. I mean, even if you put it to 15 feet, giving yourself a chance. I don't expect to put it in the circle. 41. Set ball, set ball, set ball. All right, pretty good attempt on the putt, but I would actually hit a long driver then. I would definitely, there's one hole that's like straight downhill. I think you can easily carry it 450, and a good one will go 500. I mean, it's just kind of silly, but also sort of fun at the same time. All right, 200, wow. What do we absolutely have to carry? 180, 88. The wind is sort of into us, not really, so I am gonna hit my 200 club, which is my 5-iron. I'll probably draw it a little bit, plus the wind, so I just need to hit this square, which is important here. And that's water, or OB. Oh, I had a good round going too. That stinks. Well, time to switch gloves. Okay. It was not well struck. The swing wasn't finished. And I deserved every part of that miss. Let's make it not worse than a double. I want to make a par with this second ball. Much more in line with what I had thought. Okay. Shoot. Man, you can throw a good round away so quick. All right. Fix your mistake. Just take your double and move on. Don't make a mistake here. 32 down 6. Okay. Throw it way up there. Again, we got to play conservative. It's moving the whole way. We're looking at 26. I'm probably only going to hit this 22, 23. All right, sit there. Okay. Painful, but again, you eliminated making it worse. Let's look at the scorecard real quick. Yeah, dang. Had 3 in a row, was rolling. All right, so Bomber Hill, these -6 through 13. I could have been there. But I've made 3 or 4 errors that have just been bad. Pretty good shot. Is that going to catch that bunker? Nope. Okay. Nice. Some of these holes are pretty long with, so it's 7,200 yards. Everything's normal settings. So normal, which means fairways aren't bouncing hard, greens aren't bouncing hard, they're bouncing quote unquote normal. All right, let's see. That's on a little bit of a knob there, huh? When you look at the heat map, which is Y, red is high, blue is low, so red to yellow to green to blue. It's going down the hill there, so if you look at a different view, you can see the hill. Okay, 156. I'm gonna hit a full, ooh, I got the wrong club. I could tell by looking at it. Wow, I grabbed must have been sticking out of my bag. I grabbed a 6-iron. I wanted to hit an 8. That would have been bad. All right, I'm looking for 160 here. Oh, shoot. I hit it well. I just pushed it. Darn it. Darn it. Didn't complete my swing, and I knew the wind would push it that way. That's all right. A little up and down here. Got plenty of green to work with, kind of up the hill. Get this up in the air a little bit. Wow, did that stop fast. So I carried a 12 and it only went 14. I mean, I figured 20-yard shot. I knew it was up a hill. Didn't actually put it up that high. Enjoy the rest of the round. I have to run. Just thought I'd stop by and say hi. Marty, appreciate that, my friend. Take care. Thank you much. All right. Marty's new to SGT. He's been asking good questions. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Happy to help however I can. All right. 18, up 7. 25. Pushed it. Yep, it's going to miss left. Couple bad holes here, guys. Ouch. Ouch. All right. Okay, we got better than this. Let's go. Par 4. Downhill, downwind. Okay, should be driver wedge if we do things right. Man, disappointed in my last couple holes here. For the way I'm hitting the ball, it should be scoring better. All right, good drive. Thought was, just don't hit that left. I wonder what my driving stats would be if you counted semi-rough. I swear 90% of my drives stop in the semi-rough. All right, this will be a little sand wedge, 106, but I'm downhill, downwind. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna hit my 58, my lob wedge. Because I only need, if I can get 97, 10-mile-an-hour wind plus downhill, yeah. I'll lose some spin on it too, so full lob wedge. The heck is that doing? Why is that going so far left? Huh. Terrible swing. Once again, one of my biggest problems with my golf game, wedges. 100 yards in, and look at this putt I have left. If anyone's watching and has good wedge drills, please send them to me, for goodness sakes. I mean, the problem is right there, VLA, the bottom right corner of my boxes over there, 33.7. All right, 43, 53. That's got to sit. That's got to sit big time. Man, oh man, it's falling off the rails here. All right, stay focused. Make this putt. Yep. Good solid 9 feet. Woo! All right, good save. 215, down 26. Wow. All right, so it'll be 195, 189, downwind. 189 minus, 10, 179, 175, 70. Okay, so 170 to 175, so a pretty smooth 7-iron is actually what I'm looking at here. Middle of the green here is just fine. Oh, wind picked up, and I hit it good. Might be long. Oh, so close to being, so close to being really, really good. That was a couple yards shorter that I was going. Please pass along if you get some. Feels like I don't capitalize enough from 40 yards in. I feel you, man. All right, Hoosier, that's one of my jobs. Figure out how to make us better. More so just the consistency behind it, right? Sometimes I'm hitting down on it and I got, my VLA is way different. Okay, I'm almost certain that this is gonna be like 15 feet past the hole. I don't think I can even. Oh, do it. Oh, that would have made my day. That would have made my day. The fact that I didn't blade that into the middle of my screen already made me happy, but that almost went in. Okay, straight 7-footer. It's a good smooth stroke. Nice par there. And even that 7-iron I hit into that hole was a good looking golf shot. Nice little baby draw on it. Just literally 3 yards too far. That thing's curling back towards the hole. All right. Just got to be smart here. Anything right is fine. But left is big trouble. Oh, really far right. Snappy. But that's okay. I think I snapped it enough that those trees won't be an issue. 138, up 6, 144. Yeah, so I need, no, I shouldn't go quite that far. I need 150. This is a 9-iron. Just a good smooth 9-iron here should do the trick. Really well struck. Hope it's right distance. Oh, I aimed too far right. Shoot. Okay. Let me look at that shot. Yeah, that was a nice baby draw. I want that and then that. Okay. Sure, I'm making the second half of golf harder than the first half. 12. Look at how fast that is. I mean, I clipped that exactly how I wanted. Thankfully, I have a straight putt, but still. Short game's tough. I think we just hit this pretty straight. 8 feet. Wow. Surprised that was weird. I need better tempo on the short wedges, or I should say consistent. I'm in the same boat. You know, sometimes it's just, I feel like I should be more robotic in probably how far I go back with my distances. You know, Hoosier, and that's, you know, so 40 yards, you might get to here. 50 yards, you get a little bit past. 60 yards, you get a little bit further. 70, you're all the way, almost all the way up. You know, but you're keeping the transition of your swing the same on the way down. That is, that way each wedge is about the exact same swing. You're just going up a different amount for the amount of yardage that you need. It's something I should work on. All right, par 5. Let's get back into the red figures. Love a birdie here. Starts with a good drive. That is a good drive. Please don't go in the bunker, though. That is so unfortunate. That drive was really good to be penalized like that, because now my lie is up 17. 8.2 left. I mean, that's weird. I mean, all right, so I just have to be, I have to miss this to the right, pretty much. So hitting a 4-iron, trying to get about 215. I know I'll lose a bunch because it's going to go way high. Yep, this is good. Oh boy, just made the biggest mistake I could have made. Whew, boys, girls. We've done it again. Okay, good thing about that is you get a retry. So 211, that was the right yardage. If I hit a good shot. Well, we got ahead of ourselves. We are not getting back into the red figures. Okay. The round is not over, and I am not giving up just yet, though. Get this up and down, and we're going to birdie 18. 41. Sand. That's actually good to know. Okay, sand. I thought it was the pine straw. Oh boy. That is a disappointing shot right there. Okay. 41 down 4. That was the most scared wedge I think I've ever hit. Okay, let's see. It comes back a little bit. Let's just try that. 41, 37. 35. Go dead center if I hit it. Oh. All right, well, another over par round, but we can still, you know, my goal for this week was to hit the ball better. I actually feel like I've done that so far. 2 swings have been really bad misses. Just like the worst sort of course management miss you can have. Other than that, I thought I hit the ball okay. I haven't scored particularly well, but let's swing hard here, a long hole. It's about as good as we're going to hit a driver, though. All right, we made a long hole easier. See what we can do. So 150. 150 is probably good. So I'm gonna hit a 9-iron. 148 to 150. $149 right at the hole. Sit. Oh, too far. Man, that was a good shot. That's been another thing I've struggled with a couple times. A couple bad wedges. Like that shot right there, can't hit that better. And my calculation was wrong on it. I gotta hit that 7 yards shorter. I found I have joined enough leagues and enjoy playing them as I meet more people and find myself not taking the time to practice. Seems like work and not the challenge or fun competing. Yeah, definitely. I get that sometimes too, especially with, like you're constantly playing in tournaments like this. Sometimes I kind of just want to play for fun and re-hit those bad shots instead of being penalized for 2 strokes. So I get you, but all sorts of things. All right. Let's end with a bang here. 7, up 5. Get in. Make me work for it. All right. Oh, what a disappointing round. 3 birdies in a row to start. Man, oh man. Oh, look at that back 9. I literally can't recall the last time I shot a 41 in sim golf. 2 doubles. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. What sort of stats did we have behind that? All right, let's move my video. Hit the driver well. Let's see. 126 feet of putt made. I made putts. Fairway is 5 of 14. I don't really believe, that's just a stat. I think I hit my driver very well. Maybe 1 or 2 got me in a little bit of trouble. Greens, 9 of 18. Not great, Again, just 2 really, really, really bad misses. Outside of that, it was just a couple other small things. I parred a par 5 with a 3-putt. I didn't get up and down on a par 5 from literally right off the green for a par. But it is what it is. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hoosier, thank you, buddy, again. And anybody else that's on the stream, please hit that subscribe button. We're growing this thing out. If there's anything you want to see or talk sim golf or simulator golf tour, anything like that, let us know. We're working on swingyard.com and we're building out a lot of stuff. I just put a couple new articles out last week and this week, so feel free to check those out. Otherwise, yeah, see ya, Hoosier, later, dude.